What I want to share with you is a secret that you can use to accomplish more of almost anything you want in life. Hey, Devon Brown here, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you how I went from 4 dates a year to 4 dates a week. But before we get started, a couple of things. Number one, in case you're wondering what my shirt says, it says 5 out of 4 people struggle with math. Number one. Number two, I know I just said that I'm going to share with you how I went from 4 dates a year to 4 dates a week, which I am, but the thing is, this is not a dating advice video. This video is probably not what you think. So I don't have like some super awesome cheesy pickup line to share with you, like just say this and you'll have a lot of dates. Like that would be awesome. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess probably the best cheesy pickup line would be, would you go on a date with me? I bet if you said that a lot, you would get a lot of dates. But anyway, I'm all over the place. That's not what this is about. What I want to share with you is a secret that you can use to accomplish more of almost anything you want in life. If you understand this principle, if you understand this idea, you can literally accomplish more of anything you want in life. So let's say like for example, you're a salesperson. If you use this idea, you are going to make so many more sales, it will make your head spin. I just happened to learn about and use this idea when, you know, in my dating life, and that's what took me from 4 dates a year to 4 dates a week. But it's not a pickup line or anything like that. Okay, so let's jump right into it because I'm sure you're curious to know what this is and what this is all about. So the answer is, I'll tell you the answer, and then I'm going to explain it in more detail in a story. So the answer is, the thing that took me from 4 dates a year to 4 dates a week is what we call detaching from the outcome. Detaching from the outcome, or what I like to say is, if you want to be successful, you must detach yourself from the outcome. So let me tell you a little story about how I learned about this success principle and used it in my dating. So way back in the day, I was like really self-conscious. Body-wise, I was super skinny. I hated my weight. When it came to the opposite sex, when it came to women, I never had a date. Like, thank God I can dance, all right, and can dance in high school, or dance in college. You see, in high school, I never had a date. Dance in college, or I would have been like a 40-year-old virgin.
Are you still a virgin? Oh, you know, I don't really talk about my personal life.
You're a virgin.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
But I was a very late bloomer. And in my late 20s, mid-late 20s, I ended up meeting a guy named Jason. And Jason was my Hitch. If you don't know what I mean by that, you should Google Hitch, the movie Hitch with Will Smith. Just great movie. It's in my top 5. Hitch, if you're not familiar, I'll go ahead and tell you. Will Smith is basically a dating coach where he helps lovable losers get the girl. Some of you guys are like, Devon, you're still a loser. I'm like, cool, I'll rock that, I own that. So anyway, so when I was about 26, 27 years old, Jason became my Hitch. And one night, Jason and I are at dinner. And Jason says something to me. He says, you know what your problem is, Devon? And I'm like, what? He says, the problem is you're so scared of getting rejected. You're so scared of hearing no that you won't ask the girl out. You're so scared of getting this outcome that you think that you don't want, that you won't take the action in the first place. And he says, you know what we're gonna do tonight? I said, what are we gonna do? He said, what we're gonna do tonight is we're going to play a game. He says, the person who says hi to the most girls is gonna win $10. And I said, you mean the person who gets the most numbers? He says, no, just says hi. I said, the person who gets the most kisses? He's like, no, you idiot. Just the person who says hi. And we're at dinner, and this is before we went to the club. And just then our waitress comes up and she's like, hi guys, can I have your drink order? And I turned to her and I was like, ooh, you're really pretty. I like your glasses. That's a good look for you. High five. She said, thanks, high five. She took our drink order, left, and I turned to Jason and I'm like, is that a point for me? For me? And he was like, yeah, Devon, that's a point for you. And I'm like, all right, awesome, great. And so we went out, and when we got to the club, I'm saying hi to everybody. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, because I'm just racking up points. And it got to like the 4th girl I said hi to. And when it got to the 4th girl I said hi to, something weird happened. She said hi back. And she was cute, so I said hi back to her again, and then one thing led to another, and we were talking. And we ended up talking the rest of the night, and I got her phone number, and we scheduled a date, and I lost the bet. And I got into the car with Jason that night, and I gave him the $10. And Jason says to me, Devon, do you understand the purpose of what we did tonight? Do you understand the purpose of the exercise that we did tonight? And I was like, I'm pretty sure I do, but just nail it down for me. And he was like, dude, if you want to get the result, you have to take the action, right? If you want to get the date, you have to say hi to the girl, right? He's like, the problem is you're so attached to the outcome. You're so attached to the outcome that you won't take the action that's designed to get you the outcome. You're so scared of rejection. You're so scared, if you're a salesperson, of that prospect saying no, that you won't make the phone call. In my case, I was so scared of the girl saying no that I wouldn't go up and say hi. So what Jason did was he detached me from the outcome. And what we actually did was we reattached success to taking the action. So hear me on this. This is a critical component of this. What Jason did was he attached a reward to me just taking the action, regardless of what the outcome was. Just by saying hi, I win the $10, regardless of what the outcome is. When you detach from the outcome, right? When you detach from the outcome and instead you attach to the action, then you'll end up getting the outcome you want. I hope that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, rewind this video and think about it. When you are just attached, when the reward comes from just taking the action, then you win big. Like, so for example, let's say you want to lose weight, or like I was way back in the day when I was super skinny and I used to have to run around in the shower to get wet, or I used to be able to hang glide on a Dorito. Back in the day, I hated going to the gym, right? I hated going to the gym, but what we ended up doing was I attached a reward to just going, regardless of what the scale said. What if you attached the reward to just going to the gym every day? What would that do for you? What if you got attached to the reward to just saying hi to the person you like, regardless of what they said in response? What if their response didn't matter? What if the outcome you were completely detached from? How much more likely would you be willing to take the action if the outcome didn't matter? That's what took me from 4 dates a year to 4 dates a week. I got to the point where I would just see somebody I liked, go up to her, say hi, and I didn't give an F what she said in response. I attached winning to just taking the action and not the result. I hope that makes sense. If it makes sense, let me know in the comment section. And I want you to think about where you can apply that idea to your life, all right? And if you want to go from 4 dates a year to 4 dates a week, do that. And if you need a super cheesy pickup line, just try, will you go on a date with me? Hi, I don't know you. Will you go on a date with me? No? Okay, bye. All right, that's all I got. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Like, comment, share, follow me on social media. My name is Devon Brown. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, Devon here. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and connect with me on social media. And if you enjoyed this content, be sure to share it with your friends.